dear learners of English. My name is Oksana Kostina. I am your advanced English teacher and tutor for Cambridge English exams. Today, I am launching a series of video presentations about the Cambridge English exam speaking paper. This paper consists of 4 parts. Part 1 is an interview. Part 2 is a long turn or a monologue. Part 3 is a collaborative task. And Part 4 is a discussion of problematic questions. If you need more information about Parts 2, 3 and 4, you can check our next videos. Today we are going to have a closer look at Part 1, Interview. In this part, you will be asked questions on familiar topics, such as your hometown, your leisure activities, your studies in general and the way of learning English in particular, your travel and holiday experiences and your daily life. You can also be asked questions about your past and your plans for the future. Here are some example questions in this part of the exam. Where are you from? What do you do here? How long have you been studying English? What free time activity do you most enjoy? What sort of work would you like to do in the future? And so on. As for the assessment criteria, they include grammatical resource, lexical resource, discourse management, pronunciation, interactive communication. All of these criteria are applicable to every part of the speaking paper. And there is one requirement that I would recommend to keep in mind, and which refers to Part 1 of the speaking paper. This is appropriate length. Your answers are not supposed to contain one word only, and it's not a good idea to give the whole story of your life either. A good idea is to answer the question and to give a brief explanation or a brief example. Here are some learning techniques that can help you prepare for the exam. One of them is noting down useful vocabulary. I advise to do it in the form of a table. In the first column, you write down the possible questions that may be asked in this part of the exam. And in the second column, you write down the useful vocabulary that can help you answer these questions in an advanced manner. Another technique that I recommend is learning the so-called fillers, the phrases that can help you avoid long pauses and that can give you time to think the questions over. These are the phrases like, let me think, as a matter of fact, actually, in fact, and so on. Another way of giving you some time to think the question over is to comment on it first. You can use the phrases like, that's not an easy question to answer, or I've never really thought of it before, or I haven't made up my mind yet, but, and so on. While commenting on the question, you are thinking it over simultaneously. That's all for today. If you have some questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can contact me at any of the addresses that you see here. I wish you all to pass your exams successfully, to sail through them, and never to fail your exams.